and welcome back to my bridal studio. Today we're going to be looking at adding straps to a strapless or off-the-shoulder wedding dress. A strap doesn't necessarily hold the whole dress up, but it just adds that extra feeling of security. If you have a very heavy dress, the strap needs to be really quite wide in order for the whole dress not to pull down on the strap and dig into the shoulder. The second reason I think people often have a strap is because they want that versatility. Perhaps if it's in a church, they want to feel like they're slightly more covered, and then in the evening they can take the straps off and you've got more of a glamorous, slightly more exposed kind of a look. I think the third reason why people often choose straps is it can make the shoulders look narrower or broader, it can make the legs look longer, it can in fact make the waist look smaller. I'm going to demonstrate using a number of different styles of strap and show you what the effect of different straps are on the bodice.
The first strap we'll look at is the spaghetti strap, so called after the pasta. This is one of the most glamorous of all the straps in my opinion. It's cut on the bias, which means that the fabric is cut on the diagonal, which just gives it a little bit of stretch and ease, both for making and wearing them. So if you do make these yourself, do cut it on the diagonal. It's much easier to make and to pull through. Once I've sewn the strap on my sewing machine, I trim off the excess fabric and then push a fat needle through it and then use the thread to gently pull it back so all the seam allowance is on the inside. The end result is very elegant and a beautiful strap. I would just ensure that there's enough support in the bodice to hold the dress up so that the whole weight of the dress isn't relying on these very skinny straps, or they will tend to dig into the shoulders. The next strap we'll look at is called Tagliatelle. This is just because the width is very similar to Tagliatelle pasta. We seem to have a pasta theme here. It's very versatile and is slightly more substantial than the spaghetti, but made in a very similar way, apart from the fact that it's cut on the straight grain rather than cut on the bias. It still looks delicate, but it doesn't dig into the shoulders as much as spaghetti can. You can position Tagliatelle straps in a couple of different ways, as a straight strap or as a halter shape. If you want something beaded, you can buy ready beaded straps. Beaded detail is a very pretty feature and you can attach these however you like. I think the halter positioning accentuates the waist by slightly broadening the shoulders and creating a triangle that makes the waist look smaller. This, for example, is an applique strap which I already had in my studio. You can buy these sometimes from Etsy, sometimes from haberdasheries. You could just add them just by adding a popper, you could stitch them on, you could even do it with a safety pin. It transforms the look of your dress. These straps are about 2 centimetres wide. Now the great thing about these is you can just about get a skinny bra strap underneath, so you could wear a regular balcony bra with probably a clear skinny strap underneath. These wide straps create a really lovely shape, slightly more boxy, more geometric, it feels a bit more intentional. Particularly if you've got a straight across bodice rather than a sweetheart shape, these straps can create that really lovely square neckline. And the last strap I'm going to demonstrate is this little drop shoulder strap. When I make these, I use tulle as a backing and then lace as a top layer. It just keeps them really delicate. These kind of straps have no functional benefit. They don't keep the dress up. They're purely decorative, very on trend and very flattering. They're designed to sit at the side of the arm and they just break up that sort of length of arm without being a chunky sleeve. So when you slip your arm through them, they do restrict the amount you can lift your arm, but that's okay. Some people like to wear them right on the shoulder, and that's a lovely way of giving just a little bit of coverage. Whether you wear them on your shoulder or draped so they drop down, I think they're very effective and they have a wonderful effect on the waist. Because these straps make the dress look wider at the top, it therefore draws the eye in and makes the waist look smaller. They also visually shorten the torso, which then has the effect of making the legs look longer. There are a couple of ways you can attach straps. Here we've got hooks. You can buy them from a haberdashery and just sew them on. On the dress, you attach these with little loops with a larger loop that will just hold the strap in place. Very easy to do yourself. Alternatively, just use poppers, either metal poppers or clear poppers, or even a safety pin. So to summarise,
spaghetti, very beautiful, very glamorous, can dig into the shoulders a little bit, but worth the trouble if your dress isn't too heavy. Tagliatelle, really, really nice alternative to a spaghetti strap, just adds a little bit of extra support and it doesn't dig in quite as much. A wide strap is beautiful geometrically, it creates a different look and is very striking. I really love it, and it does have the option of having a clear bra strap under it at a push, just to make sure that you have that extra bit of support for your dress. And lastly, the side strap, which my samples here were in lace, and this is the one that cuts over your arm, and it just breaks up the arm a little bit more and creates that lovely effect over the waist. So I hope that was helpful. I would love to know in the comments what sort of dress you've got, whether you've got a strapless dress that already comes with straps and you're deciding whether or not to wear them. Hopefully this video would have helped and showed you how versatile they are and the effect that they can have. And if you haven't got straps with your dress, then I hope this has inspired you to think about either buying some straps, maybe making some straps, or perhaps getting in touch with the boutique you bought the dress from to ask whether the designer is able to supply any straps. But I think it's a great feature, and it's a lovely way of really styling up your dress, getting a different look for the evening without having to buy a second dress. So I'd love to know what you think. Do please leave a little note for me in the comments, and I will see you next time.